On Earth, there are places that remain unexplained, harboring unsolvable mysteries. In this video, we'll take you into these enigmatic areas to reveal the astonishing secrets behind them. Welcome to Enigma Files. Alright, let's get started. 10th, Yonaguni Monument Remains. If you ever get the chance to dive into the waters around Yonaguni Island in Okinawa, Japan, you will witness an incredible natural wonder, the lost city hidden beneath the deep blue sea. Since its discovery in 1986, this site has captivated countless people, not only due to its size and structure, but also the mysteries it holds. In 1986, a dive guide accidentally stumbled upon these perfectly arranged giant stones. From then on, legends and theories about the site have circulated endlessly. Marine geologist Masaki Kimura and his team, after more than 100 dives, have slowly uncovered the secrets of the site. They found that these structures bear a striking resemblance to ancient city ruins, with majestic stairways and roads, as if an ancient city had sunk into the sea, waiting for us to explore its past. The scale of the Yonaguni Monument is astounding, with clear pathways connecting the structures, forming a complete city layout. The most striking feature is a giant temple, measuring about 150 meters long, 40 meters wide, and 30 meters tall. The stones are arranged orderly, with some even showing animal carvings. Who built these structures? Did they witness the rise and fall of a great civilization? Carbon-14 dating and cosmogenic nuclide exposure dating suggest that the structures might date back at least 10,000 years. But in that ancient time, who had the power to build such massive structures? These questions remain unanswered. Some scholars propose a more cautious view, suggesting that these giant stones could be the result of natural forces, as similar geological formations can be found worldwide, such as Monument Valley in the US and the Giant's Causeway in Ireland, which were formed by weathering and erosion. Moreover, no clear signs of human activity have been found around the site, lending weight to this theory. However, there are also bold hypotheses that suggest these may have been land structures in ancient times, later submerged due to tectonic activity, with the ruins sinking beneath the sea. This brings to mind the mystery of the lost city of Atlantis. Could it share a similar fate with the Yonaguni Monument? Interestingly, despite the site's intriguing nature, Japan's official archaeological institutions have yet to conduct a formal investigation, which only deepens public curiosity and speculation about this enigmatic site. 9th, Socotra Island. When you step onto Socotra Island, you may feel like you've left Earth. Located in the Indian Ocean, far from Africa's Horn, this island is surrounded by clear waters, white dunes, dry land, and scattered rocks. Known for its alien-like landscapes and isolated ecosystem, Socotra exudes an otherworldly charm. Part of Yemen, Socotra covers 3,650 square kilometers. Its name, derived from Sanskrit, means Island of Bliss. With over 700 unique animal species and 825 rare plants, Socotra is a living evolution lab. 1/3 of these species are found nowhere else, and 90% of its reptiles and 95% of its gastropods are endemic. The island also boasts 253 species of coral, 730 fish species, and 300 species of crabs, lobsters, and shrimp. Among its many wonders are the dragon's blood trees, whose red sap was once believed to be dragon's blood, used in medieval magic, dyes, and paints. From above, they resemble giant green mushrooms. Another oddity is the desert rose, with its elephant-like trunk growing out of stone cracks. Once a food source, its unique form and vibrant flowers spark curiosity about how it thrives in this dry, remote land. The island's lifestyle remains untouched by modern civilization. With a population of about 50,000, residents primarily fish and herd sheep. They speak Socotri, a language found only on Socotra. Some island women even have bloodlines not found anywhere else, deepening the island's mysterious history. Scientists believe Socotra split from Africa 20 million years ago, and its species evolved in isolation. Ancient Stone Age cultures, dating from 4,000 to 3,000 BCE, suggest humans arrived early, likely to harvest medicinal plants. It's this mystery, defying simple explanation, that makes Socotra one of Earth's most fascinating adventure destinations. 8th, Zone of Silence. In Mexico's Mapamay Desert lies the mysterious Zone of Silence. The name is no coincidence. In 1966, engineer Harry Beria from Mexico's national oil company found that all electronics stopped working here. Compasses spun, radios went silent, as if entering a black hole. Beria named it the Zone of Silence because electromagnetic waves appeared to be completely blocked. Signals vanished without a trace. The region also seems to attract meteors. In 1938 and 1954, Two meteors fell in the same spot, and in 1969, a meteor fragment veered off course and landed at the edge of the zone. In 1970, NASA's Athena rocket crashed here, and search teams found that radar systems failed to detect the wreckage. After weeks of searching, the remains were found, along with contaminated sand, which was removed for analysis. In 1976, experts from Mexico's National Institute for Nuclear Research found abnormal electromagnetic waves. Transverse waves were normal, but longitudinal waves were blocked, creating a standing wave phenomenon. Research from the University of Guadalajara confirmed the area's high radiation levels. These discoveries only deepened the mystery. The most popular theory is that the zone lies over a powerful electromagnetic field, possibly explaining the crashes and radar failure. Some believe it could be near the Earth's core, while others speculate it's an alien energy site or an unknown tech base. However, no theory has been proven, and the zone of silence remains a mystery. 7th, Hessdalen, Norway. In the small village of Hessdalen, Norway, nestled in the scenic mountains and clear lakes, a peaceful paradise exists. But once night falls, the calm is interrupted by a mysterious light phenomenon, known as the Hessdalen Lights. Since 1981, these strange and mesmerizing lights have appeared frequently in the night sky. Villagers often describe them as ghosts in the sky, sometimes close to the ground, dancing over the village, and other times high in the sky, remaining for hours, seemingly observing the world below. The lights often move in a fixed north-south direction and sometimes form clusters, maintaining precise distances, resembling a coordinated aerial display. Between 1981 and 1984, the lights appeared over 20 times a week, and even today, they can be observed at least 20 times annually. Strangely, these lights are often accompanied by sudden power outages in nearby electrical lines. Once the lights fade, power mysteriously returns to normal. In early 1984, a team of 40 scientists investigated the phenomenon. They found that the lights could be linked to powerful electromagnetic fields. The team experienced wave-like vibrations in the valley, and magnetometer readings showed unusually strong magnetic fields in the area. Furthermore, they discovered that shining a laser on the lights caused their flash frequency to double, and removing the laser returned it to normal. Though multiple experiments have been conducted, the true nature of the Hessdalen Lights remains unexplained. 6th, Blood Falls, Antarctica. In the icy expanse of Antarctica, the Blood Falls and Taylor Glacier flows with bright red liquid. Discovered in 1911, explorers were shocked to see crimson liquid pouring from cracks in the glacier, marking the frozen landscape. Scientists later revealed the red color wasn't blood, but the result of a chemical reaction. In 2003, it was found that the red liquid originates from an ancient, iron-rich lake beneath the glacier. When the brine mixes with oxygen, it forms iron oxide, rust, creating the blood falls. More recent studies revealed that the red liquid is made up of nanospheres containing iron, silicon, calcium, and magnesium, each with varying compositions. The discovery of ancient microbes in the brine, adapted to this extreme environment, also holds significance for understanding life's potential in extreme conditions. Though the formation of blood falls is understood, mysteries remain. For instance, why does the brine stay stable under the glacier for so long? Could there be a larger underground system beneath? 5th, the door to hell. In the vast Karakum desert of Turkmenistan lies a chilling place known as the door to hell. This eerie pit, burning with bright orange flames and boiling mud, seems like a direct gateway to the underworld. The story begins in 1971, when Soviet geologists accidentally discovered a natural gas crater about 70 meters in diameter and 30 meters deep while conducting oil exploration. When toxic gas began leaking from the pit, the scientists decided to set it on fire, hoping the flames would burn out the gas and the pit would eventually settle. However, the fire never stopped. Decades later, the flames continue to burn, lighting up the desert like daylight, becoming one of the most stunning and terrifying sights on Earth. Despite its captivating appearance, this eternal fire has been a disaster for Turkmenistan. The flames consume valuable natural gas resources, with an estimated $50 billion in economic losses. The methane released is more damaging than CO2, making Turkmenistan one of the top contributors to global greenhouse gas emissions. Efforts to extinguish the flames have failed. The government has attempted to put it out multiple times since 2010, without success. In 2020, they declared that citizens could no longer visit the site without special permission, although foreign tourists are still welcome. The door to hell is both a symbol of nature's wildness and humanity's struggle, a wound on Earth that refuses to heal. If you ever get the chance, standing in the desert beneath a fiery glow will leave you with an unforgettable sense of awe. Fourth, the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, located in the North Atlantic Ocean, forms a triangle with its vertices at the southern tip of Florida, the Bermuda Islands, and Puerto Rico. Covering about 1.16 million square kilometers, it's one of the busiest sea routes in the world, connecting ports between the Americas, Europe, and the Caribbean. However, this region has gained notoriety for its frequent mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft, making it one of the most unsettling places on Earth. Since the 20th century, reports of unexplained vanishings have emerged, some even occurring on clear, calm days without warning and with no distress signal sent out, as if the vessels were swallowed by an endless abyss. One of the most famous incidents occurred in 1945, when 5 TBM Avenger bombers, carrying 14 U.S. Navy personnel, mysteriously vanished during a routine training mission. A rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared, as if the entire squadron was consumed by the Bermuda Triangle, leaving no trace behind. In addition to these baffling disappearances, many sailors and pilots have reported bizarre phenomena in the region. Their compasses often malfunction, or even experience severe deviations, while radio communications become intermittent, as though entering an uncharted zone. Some have claimed to experience time lapses, where hours seem to pass in an instant, creating a total disorientation of time. Scientists have proposed several theories to explain these phenomena. Some suggest that methane hydrates in the ocean floor could suddenly release, decreasing water density and causing ships to sink. Others believe the frequent storms and complex currents in the Bermuda Triangle may lead to accidents. There's also a theory that it's a geomagnetic anomaly zone, where powerful magnetic fields interfere with navigation equipment. But if these explanations are true, why do many of the missing ships and planes leave no wreckage behind? Why do time anomalies seem to only occur here? These unanswered questions have made the Bermuda Triangle a hotspot for conspiracy theories. Some speculate it's an alien abduction zone, while others believe it's a portal to another dimension or even the lost city of Atlantis. While the Bermuda Triangle's incident rate is not significantly higher than other sea areas, its mysterious allure continues to captivate imaginations worldwide. The secrets of this enigmatic region may never be fully revealed, but they will always ignite curiosity. Third, Skeleton Lake in the Himalayas. Hidden in the towering Himalayas is a forgotten high-altitude lake. At first glance, its crystal-clear waters reflect the snow-capped mountains, but beneath the surface lies a chilling sight. Hundreds of human skeletons quietly resting at the lake's bottom. This eerie lake is known as Rupkund Lake, located at an altitude of about 5,020 meters in the Indian Himalayas, and remains frozen for most of the year. In 1942, a forest ranger stumbled upon a few bones by the lake, but as the ice melted in summer, more skeletons were revealed, some still with flesh attached. Alongside the bones, ancient wooden artifacts, iron anchors, and leather sandals were found, sending shockwaves through the world. The mystery deepened. Who were these people? How did they end up here? And what led to their deaths? Advanced scientific methods like carbon dating and DNA analysis have provided some answers. The bones date from different periods, some as early as 800 AD, others from around 1800 AD. Remarkably, the skeletons came from diverse ethnic groups, with some closely related to modern South Asians, while others showed Mediterranean genetic traits. Despite this, there are no clear signs of injury, but all the skulls have similar cracks, suggesting a common cause of death. Some scientists speculate that these people were pilgrims who, on their way to a sacred destination, were caught in a deadly hailstorm, with large hailstones causing fatal head injuries. But why did they choose this remote mountain lake as their destination? Was it religious devotion or something more mysterious? Each year, as the ice thaws, the skeletons reappear beneath the water's surface, silently reminding the world of the tragic and enigmatic event that occurred here. These bones remain fragments of time, waiting for brave adventurers to uncover their secrets. Second, Easter Island. Easter Island, located 3,700 kilometers off the coast of South America in the eastern Pacific, was originally known by its native people as the Navel of the World. This name seemed puzzling at first, but when astronauts viewed Earth from space, they saw that Easter Island indeed resembled a lonely belly button, suspended in the endless ocean. The island's story begins over 1 million years ago with the eruption of an underwater volcano, forming the unique landscape. However, it wasn't until Easter Sunday in 1722, when a Dutch fleet stumbled upon it, that the island was brought to the world's attention and named Easter Island. The island is most famous for its massive stone statues, known as moai. These statues stand silently across the island like lost guardians, with about 900 moai figures remaining. Of these, 397 are incomplete, and 141 remain unfinished. Interestingly, popular literature often refers to them as Easter Island heads, leading many to believe they lack bodies. In fact, these statues are full-body figures, with most of their bodies buried underground, creating the illusion of just heads. Among them, the tallest is named Paro, nearly 10 meters tall and weighing 82 tons. Another notable moai, if completed, would have stood around 21 meters tall and weighed between 145 and 165 tons. The sheer size of these statues raises questions. How did the ancient Polynesians carve, transport, and erect these massive stones? While the Polynesians, the island's indigenous people, named the statues moai, the stone hats pakeo, and the platforms ahu, they too do not fully understand the statue's origins. Archaeological studies suggest the statues may have first been crafted in the 1st century AD, peaking in the 12th century, only to abruptly stop around 1650. This sudden halt points to an unresolved disaster, possibly a volcanic eruption, earthquake, or tsunami that ended the moai production. Today, the moai statues have transcended Easter Island and become symbols of world heritage. Over 10 statues have been moved to various locations worldwide, including the Louvre in Paris and the British Museum in London. These global journeys allow people worldwide to appreciate these ancient masterpieces up close, cementing Easter Island's place as a center of mystery and ancient wisdom. First, Lake Vostok. Finally, we reach today's number 1. Everyone knows that in the vast, inhospitable expanse of Antarctica, there lies an ice sheet thick enough to deter anyone from approaching. With an average ice thickness of 1,800 meters, it's essentially an ice desert. However, deep within this frozen land hides a massive secret that has captivated scientists, Lake Vostok. Located beneath 4 kilometers of ice, Lake Vostok spans 13,000 square kilometers, nearly the size of North America's Lake Ontario. It was first detected in the 1950s by Soviet scientists using seismic waves, but it wasn't until the 1990s that they could drill through the ice and reach the lake's surface. Since then, Lake Vostok has become a mystery that both fascinates and perplexes scientists. Today, Lake Vostok is not only Antarctica's largest lake, but also ranks among the world's top lakes. It is the 6th largest by volume, the 4th deepest, and the 16th largest in surface area. In 1996, Russian and British scientists used airborne radar and space radar technology to uncover a surprising secret: a small island at the lake's center. Even more astonishing, there are as many as 400 subglacial lakes like Lake Vostok across Antarctica, connected by underground rivers, forming a hidden water system beneath the ice. The conditions in Lake Vostok are extreme. The water temperature remains between -3 degrees Celsius and -6 degrees Celsius year-round, and it is saturated with nitrogen and oxygen at levels 50 times higher than in typical freshwater lakes. Yet within this harsh environment, scientists have found evidence of microbial life, suggesting that life can persist even in such extreme conditions. Notably, Lake Vostok's environment closely resembles that of Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. If life can exist in Lake Vostok, could there also be life in the subsurface oceans of Europa? Lake Vostok, hidden beneath Antarctica's ice, is not only one of the most mysterious places on Earth, but also a window into the limits of life on our planet. It challenges our understanding of life on Earth and fuels our imagination about the potential for life elsewhere in the universe. That wraps up today's video. We've taken you through the 10 most mysterious places in the world. Which one impressed you the most? Feel free to share in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.